Hey, what it is, guys? Leon Mookie here, and I'm back with another part of What If Izuku Was the Reincarnation of Noctis. This is part 15. In the last part, Izuku and everyone else still continue with the third event of the sports festival, with many matches going similar as canon. However, the only difference being Ochako won against Bakugo due to her using the Trident of the Oracles and unleashing the remaining magic she had as Luna Freya. With soon Izuku fighting against Shinso as the two reincarnations of Noctis and Arden go at it once more. However, at the end of the match, Arden basically says he has no interest in taking over the world or getting vengeance on Noctis again, as all he wants to do is work his way up to become a true hero, just like he did before. So, with that said, let's get into this, shall we, guys? As Izuku heads back to the stands and tries to basically be like nothing happened again, he's soon stopped by Ochako as he's saying, "Oh shit, I totally forgot." Internally, while he says this, he soon clears his throat and saying, "Hey Ochako, sorry that I didn't, see you when you were in the infirmary after your match with Kachan. Look, I'm really sorry, but I'm not mad about that." Izuku is saying, "You're not? Oh, thank God." As she's saying, "I'm mad that you basically went all out against Shinso, and not only that, it seemed that you still have a grudge against him, even though both of you are no longer who you once were." As Izuku begins saying, "Oh crap, she is mad about that," with saying, "I thought I told you. If you felt frustrated, you should have told me. I know you still hate him, don't you?" Saying, "My hatred for him will never cease after everything he did to me, but I have forgiven him somewhat. Not only that, he's not really trying to cause mischief or trying to seek vengeance after what happened. In fact, all he just wants is a normal life and just to prove that he can become a hero." As she's saying, if that's the case, why didn't he try to become a hero through the hero course exam? As saying, as Izuku began explaining, with her downright surprised, hearing this, saying, "So he just wants to prove himself." Yep, that's just who he is. At any rate, he's already done pretty well with that. Who knows? He may end up being in one of our classes next year. That's just what I'm thinking. That's all. As saying, at any rate, let's go cheer on Denki and Shoto. I'm pretty sure the match is about to begin in a few minutes or so. It's saying, "Great, let's go, Izuku." With Ochako clinging on to Izuku's arm, and whatever frustration or hatred he felt before, and somewhat guilt, faded away with seeing Ochako's smiling face. With the match between Denki versus Shoto now beginning, with Shoto beginning the match, shooting a volley of ice right at Denki. However, Denki soon manipulates his lightning, not going over his limit, but soon creates a lightning whip, striking at the ice before it could become close enough to hit him out of the ring. With soon him rushing at Shoto, striking at him with his lightning whip, but Shoto soon creates his flames, shooting out a blast of fire right at Denki. However, for a split second, without even thinking, he ducked, with saying, "Holy shit, how did I dodge that?" With soon Shoto saying, "Not bad, Kaminari, not bad. But I haven't even used one for all yet." With soon him creating an ice platform right under Kaminari, as he soon raised up to the air for a bit, saying, "What the hell? What are you trying to do, Shoto?" As saying, "Just give me a minute." With then him actually using one for all this time, but on his left side, with only 5%. Within, he creates that of a fiery wave, which is somewhat like a fire slash. With soon Izuku saying, "Whoa, he's able to manipulate One for All that easily now through his flames." And I wonder, all that training is finally paying off. With soon, Kaminari begins feeling like the ice begins melting and then getting shorter and shorter with each slash from Shoto, saying, "Are you seriously trying to terrify me through this, Shoto? What the hell, man?" With them saying, "Oh no, just give me a minute," as he repairs a one-for-all fiery blast right at Kaminari, with soon Kaminari saying, "Oh, screw it. I'm not going to lose like this. If I'm going down, I'm going to go down on my own terms." As Kaminari begins generating tons of lightning throughout his entire body, with soon Shoto began thinking, "Wait, is he?" With Izuku and even Kirishima began saying, "Wait, is Denki doing what I think he's doing?" With Kaminari screaming out, 3.1 million volts! As soon he discharges so much lightning through the ice pillar, heading straight for Shoto. However, Shoto for a split second created an ice wall, but this time it was enhanced by One for All. With soon, he creates a more powerful barrier from it. However, he used a lot of stock power from One for All this time, as he begins feeling the drawbacks, as the ice begins creaking up all around his entire right side this time. However, he was safe from the attack, barely though. With soon, Kaminari was completely out of it, as he's unconscious now from the attack. With soon, Shoto takes a deep breath as his cold air is soon shown, with him saying, "Midnight, there's no way Denki is going to continue this fight. I think you should call it now." As saying, "Okay, well, the winner is Shoto Todoroki," with everyone cheering for the Sunda #2 hero. Even Endeavor was actually happy to see Shoto using his fire and seeing that he's able to control it so much more easier than before, which Shoto is still somewhat hesitant, but thanks to Izuku and Kirishima and Kaminari, even All Might as well, as he begins using his flames for his own sake, not his father's one bit. With that, the next matches go somewhat like canon, with Mina facing against Tokoyami and Tokoyami winning that match. However, the next match is a little different though, with being Kirishima versus against Ochako. Before the match began, Izuku basically went to Kirishima saying, "Ijiro, can I ask you for a favor?" As soon Kirishima looks at his black-haired and green-eyed friend, saying, "Sure, Izuku, what is it, man?" With Izuku looking dead serious at his red-haired spiky friend, with saying, "I want you to go all out on Ochako. Do not hold anything back." As soon Kirishima saying, "Wait, what? You really want me to go all out on your girlfriend?" Saying, "Yeah, what? You were seriously thinking about holding back?" Saying, "Well, kinda, but not completely hold back. I mean, I still want to give her a fight and show everyone else my strength, but dude, she's the kind of girl that'll go all out as well. And I don't want you holding back on her just because she's my girlfriend, dude. We're friends. So I want you to move on to the next round just as much as her. You know that, right, man?" As soon Kirishima saying, All right, I get it. I understand, Midoriya. I won't hold back against Uraraka," was saying, "Thanks, man." Was soon patting on the back, with Kirishima soon leaving for his match. with some time going by, soon begins with Kirishima hardening his arms and Ochako hoping to get up close and make Kirishima float. However, every time, almost like how Bakugo, she can't really get in any, strong hits in. Not only that, Kirishima's a lot more faster than he would be in canon, actually. Reason being, due to his training with Izuku, Kaminari, and also Shoto as well. As he continues trying to boost up his, physical strength, he also increased his speed as well. With doing so, he's a lot more faster than he would be in main canon. Thanks to Izuku, forcing Kirishima to train carrying the Shield of the Just, being one of Izuku's royal arms, as it's heavy as hell since he's not of royal blood after all, or that he didn't make a pact with Izuku to actually be able to use the royal arms. So he's basically carrying 10 50-pound dumbbells all at once, carrying the Shield of the Just. However, doing so actually increased Shoto's strength and speed, even probably enough to wield Izuku's great sword engine blade. However, soon Ochako switched to the Trident of Oracles, with Kirishima soon thinking that's the same thing that she used to beat Bakugo with. And whatever that light attack must have came from the Trident. So that only means I need to wait when she begins to charge, as Ochako steps back, with her soon chanting for the spell Holy once more, as her hair begins turning that of a golden yellow. But soon Kirishima says, "Now!" as he runs as fast as he can, creating somewhat of a small crater beneath him, as he soon hits Ochako on the shoulder, as Kirishima did held back somewhat after all, with soon Izuku saying he still held back. It's another reason why I can actually tell that Hijiro truly is my best friend. With Izuku smiling. With soon Ochako was sent somewhat flying, but as she begins losing her balance, she soon falls out of the ring, with Midnight saying, "The Oraka is out of bounds. The winner is Kirishima." With soon Kirishima couldn't help but have that of a victory cry, as saying, "I can't believe it. All that training seriously paid off. Not only that, and I actually promised Izuku I didn't hold anything back." With soon Ochako saying, "Wait, what?" Soon Kirishima's demeanor went pale as he looks at Ochako, whose hair was still golden right at the moment. With soon Kirishima says, "Oh shit, I was not supposed to say that, wasn't I?" With soon Ochako saying, Are you saying you were planning on holding back against me, Kirishima?" As saying, "Well, at first, but I realized that you're pretty strong yourself, Uraka, so..." As she kind of had somewhat of a devilish smile with her eyes closed, and also somewhat of an intimidating aura, with Izuku and Kaminari basically saying, "Well, he screwed up, that's for sure." With Shoto just nodding, as he soon stands up and saying, "Our next match is soon to begin, Izuku. We should go prepared." With Izuku surprised, saying, "Oh, right, I'm on it, Shoto. See you in the ring." With the two giving somewhat of a fist bump to each other, and then separating to head to their waiting rooms. As Izuku begins thinking, "I'm facing against Shoto. The first time I fought against him was when we first became friends Back then, he only focused on using his ice side. And it took some time, but he's finally using his fire. Now, he has one for all, and kind of terrified on what I have to do. Not only that, I've still got to charge up. I'm still not at 100% with full armature. So I can only probably use the small fractured version, bringing out my weapons one at a time, heading straight for him, which probably wouldn't even be enough, if anything. As Izuku continues thinking this, saying, I'll just think of something on the fly. It's what I'm mostly good at, after all. As he stopped thinking, as he thinks, wait a minute, I still got my magic. And I did absorb a lot of elemental power from both Shoto and Kaminari, so I should be fine. If I counteract each and every one of his attacks with the specific fire and blizzard, and then finish him off with thunder. Alright, that should work. As soon Izuku gets out of the waiting room and heads to his match against Shoto. And as soon as he heads there, he soon noticed Endeavor saying, oh shit, just play it cool, Izuku, play it cool. We never met in person, but I do know a lot about this asshole, thanks to Shoto. As Izuku soon walks past Endeavor, saying, hey kid, your quirk is pretty unique. I've never seen a quirk that allows you to bring out weapons at anyone's will. Not only that, I saw that you were able to fly around. That's actually quite unique as well. Tell me, you have some connection with my Shoto? Saying, we're just classmates, nothing more. And that's it, Endeavor. As Izuku lies, clenching his fist, as saying, alright, well, it doesn't matter. I want you to force my Shoto to give it his all. I can tell he's using his fire, but not at his true potential. And so I want him to stop holding back. As Izuku saying, he's far from holding back than what he used to be, Endeavor. Saying, what was that? Nothing. It was a pleasure meeting you, sir. It's a great honor meeting the number 2 hero after all. As soon Izuku leaves, saying, he's not as bad as my dad who's rarely around, but he's definitely worse. I can actually see what Shoto meant now. With soon him entering the ring and seeing his best friend, Shoto Todoroki. As they both walk up and President Mike introduces both of them, as this will be the first match of the semifinals. With soon Izuku saying, you ready for this, Shoto? As saying, of course I'm ready. Are you? With then, soon President Mike gets them to begin, with Shoto activating One for All this time. Instead of using his ice or fire, he instead channels a small fraction of his flames and his ice through his legs, while also channeling One for All as well throughout his body. With soon Izuku saying, what the hell? As for a split second, he had to bring out one of his shields as he guards from the 5% attack from One for All, saying, I thought you were going to use your ice or flames. Saying, you know me too well, Izuku, so I'll have to do something to basically get you off your guard. As then he steps back before turning into somewhat of a orange and blue blur, as saying, wait, what the? As then he was already behind Izuku. However, Izuku tosses the shield, basically warp striking somewhat in the center of the arena, with him doing a roll and standing back up. As Izuku is shocked, saying, he's serious. He doesn't plan on using his ice and fire quirk. Instead, just continue using One for All. Saying, you gotta be kidding me, damn it. As soon Shoto keeps on channeling One for All throughout his body, as he soon moves faster to Izuku. However, Izuku saying, screw it. guess I got no choice as well. As he brings out one of his spears and gets ready for a battle stance. With soon, Shoto is already close to him. With Izuku was about to hit Shoto. Shoto soon punches his spear. As the two clash, they create a small shockwave. However, not everybody can feel it though. With soon, Izuku basically putting his right hand behind him as he channels one of his spells, being thunder. As he brings it down to the ground, Shoto notices this and steps back as soon as possible from being hit by the attack. As he goes up to at least 7% of one for all, and Shoto still not having that of a satisfied look, as he's saying, still not being able to counteract me? I thought for sure you'll be using your other strongest weapons after all. Saying, well, normally I would be. However, you're not really making this any easy. Plus, I was actually hoping I can use my other ability to actually beat you. Basically, as Shoto's saying, what? Use your fire and your ice that you actually have the ability to do? And to counteract my flames and my ice as well? Saying, well, yeah, you're pretty predictable, Izuku. Now that as you once told me, you have to work smarter, not harder. As Shoto basically smirks after saying this, as Izuku gets a little bit pissed, saying, oh, you half and half bastard, you're going to pay for that. With soon, Izuku channels the katana of the warrior into his left hand and draws the blade, creating a small wave. With soon, Shoto was able to dodge by jumping into the air. With then, Izuku's sword was already thrown into the air as well. With then him actually switching to the bow of the clever. He aims his crossbow at his friend and shoots an arrow straight at him. As everyone saw this, they were actually worried for Shoto. However, Izuku missed on purpose because the arrow was going to send a powerful shockwave right at Shoto, knocking him back. With soon Shoto landing on his back. With that, everyone is surprised seeing this, with wondering how is this possible? How was Midoriya able to bring Todoroki on his back? Say, keep forgetting, Shoto. With just one hit from my royal arms, or just a swing, or possibly even a blast, sending a powerful shockwave that blows back anybody. Did you forget about when we first met? As Shoto said, no, I didn't. But I think you forgot how much I've gotten stronger thanks to you. As soon, Izuku began feeling a lot more cold, saying, oh, you bastard. With soon, ice begins creaking up all around Izuku, saying, unless you want your entire body or lose a limb if you move even once, I suggest that you give up, Izuku. As Izuku saying, yeah, about that. Not gonna happen. As soon, fire begins to engulf around Izuku's body. As soon, Shoto saying, wait, did you just... As saying, yep. As Izuku has tons of burn marks all across his UA gym uniform and across his body as well. With soon, everyone was shocked seeing this, as saying, it was the only way to break free. But I don't regret my choice. Now then, as he switches from the bow of the clever to the blade of the mystic, as the massive longsword was in Izuku's hands, as now he soon puts it to his face, as many miniature blades begin to appear, as he sends them flying straight at Shoto. However, Shoto dodges a couple of them before shooting a flame flames at them, destroying them as well, before one of them was about to hit him in the back. As then he creates an ice blade from One for All, deflecting it and it dispersing. But then Izuku, our sword was right behind Shoto, saying, "Wait, how did you?" With then Izuku using the flat side of the blade of the mystic, sending Shoto out of the ring with one hit, putting all of his strength behind it. As then Shoto was forced to have a ring out. As Izuku goes to his knees and basically saying, "I do not want to do that again," as his arms feel completely broken right now. With soon Midnight saying, "Todoroki is out of bounds. The winner is Midoriya." As the crowd cheers for the dark-haired boy, Izuku is struggling to catch his breath as he's saying, "I'm not gonna lie, besides the battle with Shinso, I believe Shoto was the one who gave me the hardest fight of the entire sports festival. One for All and half. If he masters One for All and combined it with half cold, half fire, I'm terrified on what he can do in the future. Hell, there's a chance I may not even be able to become the #1 hero at all." After saying this, Izuku clenches his fist, with soon Shoto coming back into the ring and offering a hand, saying, "Need some help, Izuku?" Saying, "I would appreciate that a lot. Thanks, Shoto." As Izuku grabs onto Shoto's arm, as he begins feeling a lot of pain, saying, "I'm guessing your arms are broken again. Is that right?" Saying, "Yeah, they are." With saying, "Hang on, let me take you to the infirmary." As Shoto carries Izuku all the way to the infirmary before his next match being in the finals. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please tell me what you guys think in the comments below. I would love to read them. Also, like and subscribe, which really helps out the channel. And also, check out my Discord and my gaming channel. Links will be in the description below. For my Discord, you can suggest what ifs to me, and I'll be giving them some comments, saying how I would think about them. And also, if you want to check out me playing a couple of games with a couple of friends, then check and hit me up there. With all that said, this is Leon Mookie, signing out. Later, guys.
Hi everyone, this is White Fox. If you liked Leon's video, click the video on the left to see the most recent one. And if you want to see more of this, click the subscribe button and notification bell and check out his playlists. If you still haven't subscribed, do so in the center. With that said, I hope to see you again on my love's channel. Bye!